Thank you so much. One question for Mr. Regan, one question for Mr. Buttigieg. Many of your fellow North Carolinians cannot find gasoline right now. What's your advice to them about what they should do and what they shouldn't do until this situation is resolved?
Yes, we are in very close coordination with my home state, just like the other 12 states. I think the folks should follow the advice of the governors and the attorney generals, which they're asking folks not to panic, not to hoard gasoline, and to watch for the updates that are coming from the federal government. We have some really good coordinated efforts at the federal, state, and local levels, and we're working very hard to alleviate these circumstances.
And then, Secretary Buttigieg, you mentioned that this situation shows the importance of world-class infrastructure. What could have been done, or what should be done to prevent something like this from happening?
Well, this is part of what we have in mind when we talk about resilience. We need to make sure our infrastructure is resilient to climate security issues caused by the increased frequency and severity of weather events, but we also need to be sure that we are resilient in the face of cyber threats, and certainly in the kinds of things that the American Jobs Plan will be funding and supporting. I think part of the expectation for local authorities or states or other bodies seeking to get funding is that there be robust cybersecurity resilience and planning written into that. This is not an extra, this is not a luxury, this is not an option. This has to be core to how we secure our critical infrastructure, and that includes infrastructure that is not owned and operated by the federal government. We're being reminded that private companies and often local authorities own and operate so many of the critically important utilities and other infrastructure we count on.